Hey. Writing out matches. We might as well, like, because I knew it was gonna be a small week this week.
You want to stream everything? I don't mind.
Sorry?
If you want to stream everything, I don't mind. I got all the time.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just do it.
I'll do better.
Just do it. Give everyone exposure.
Yeah.
You can probably like not stream the first set of losers, but like for the winners, stream everything.
Yeah, I mean the entire tournament is what, like 10 sets. Like there's only 6 this week, so you missed event going on, so Rakir's not here and MKL's up north.
Alright, I think he's seeing his family.
Yeah, because it's the holiday weekend. I'm staving off announcing because I'm trying to figure out who can do. I'll message Nick if he's around, because I don't know who's gonna co-host stream. Yeah, I might have to do solo commentary for it, or at least for a while, until people are free.
Koma's not here?
No, Koma's not feeling it tonight. He didn't reg, and he said he's gonna be busy. Clown might show up in an hour, but we'll see. I'll feed the mic for a while. It's all right. I'll make it work. Alright. Alright, they're gonna get set up. you're good to go when we need when we are.
I'm live.
Oh, we're good. Okay, hi, hello. Fantastic. We're gonna get going.
I was live for the entire thing, bro.
It happens. Didn't say anything bad. All right. In that case, welcome everyone. We're gonna be getting started in just a minute. We've got two of our local players, Sparrow versus Nine, gonna be playing in just a minute. Sparrow, our Saber Altar player, and Nine's been jumping around the cast. I know, Fate Unlimited codes. We've got a lot of viable characters, and Nine's been still figuring out exactly what he wants to do with them. So we're gonna probably get to see, since I know Sparrow's game plan, we're probably gonna get to see a lot more of heavy hitting, larger combos from him, and that's going to probably carry throughout a lot of the actual match. Take myself off control just so we don't have any issues throughout the match. Alright, I'm just going to be posting this around. We're going to get started. Oh, thank you. Fantastic. Codes. We're playing. We're playing live through Parsec. This is a custom built server. This is a custom server that we set up so that way we can play any emulated game we want online throughout North America. Everyone's, I know, stuck at home right now, and this is really the best way we could think to bring together this community. So if you're checking us out for the first time, if you're joining us, there's Fate Unlimited codes. Come join us on our Discord, and we play this every week. I know a lot of our viewers right now probably entering the tournament themselves, and I hope that remember, you can always check us out. Check out the Twitch later if you want to watch back any of your sets. We'll be streaming every match throughout today's event. All right, and I'm going to be getting a co-host in here in actually just a minute.
Do I have the names right?
Let me make sure they're actually going properly. Saber Altar on player 2, so that's Sparrow on player 2. Alright, so we're getting going right away. I'm just going to focus on watching, and we'll get our co-host in just a minute. But realistically, Ryder's game plan is focused heavily on corner carry. She has some of the best corner carry in the game, and while I don't think that Nine knows all of it all the way right now, she also has a great meter drain. This game's so heavily focused on how you're able to not only control your own meter, but you're able to manipulate your opponent's meter. Oh, fantastic anti-air with Ryder's chain. It actually works especially well on counter hits, since you don't have to do the follow-up and you can go for a much larger combo on air counter hits. Unfortunately, I think that Sparrow does not realize that Ryder's kicks on block are actually quite punishable, her 646 series. But Saber Alter's got slow buttons. I think he's just scared to be tossing out 5As without willy-nilly. Sparrow's pressure seems very heavily focused on use of his helm splitters, which are honestly fantastic moves. You get the choice between being incredibly plus on block or having a high followed by a low, which messes up a lot of players. Great DP on Wake Up. Really, we're going to need to see Ryder turn this momentum around, but Nine's kind of playing a lot more passive, just hanging back. Don't know if he doesn't go in, if he doesn't get a combo started very soon, this probably will end up going to time. Doesn't need it anyways. Sparrow cleanly tosses out a 2B or 2A. Cleans that up. Alright, both players right now going for relatively simple combos, which is honestly all we need to see right now. The best combo is the one that you're able to consistently get, and that's what we're experiencing. I'm loving the amount of DPs that we're seeing from Nine. I hope he realizes that he can actually cancel that with rapid cancel in this game, known as Reflect Guard. And that can actually start a combo. Similar to Blaze Blue, canceling the first hit of your Dragon Punch is actually a really, really potential tool to steal your turn back in this game. Saber Alter trying to find her way in. She actually lacks a lot of approach tools that other characters have. She's very slow, and she, while she has a good projectile, it's locked on the ground. And you can see it there, just using it to create some distance, hold some space. But Ryder at any point could be jumping over these and tossing out some chains. But I think Nine's so wary. Even when he's down, he's playing much more defensively than he needs to, and unfortunately gets caught by that super. I think he probably could have activated blocked, but didn't realize at the time that it could turn things around for him. Hello, Leviticus.
Hello.
All right, so this is Leviticus. He's gonna be joining me for some of the commentary of this set. So Chris, I know you're a little bit less knowledgeable about all of the particulars of this game, but really, I was just telling everyone in the audience that Ryder has so much mobility that it heavily defines her game plan. We're seeing whenever she runs forward, she's able to cover this distance in blink of an eye. Oh, and even when being pressured, she has an incredibly fast Dragon Punch to turn the situation around.
It seems to have a lot of range options as well.
Oh yeah, her chains actually act as a really good zoning tool. Ryder does have to be careful in this matchup, because while Saber Alter can get zoned by projectiles, she does have access to projectile and vulnerable moves, which is a big commitment. But honestly, we're gonna have to start seeing it about this time if Sparrow wishes to come back. We've been seeing Nine on the defensive and losing a lot of these rounds so far, but honestly, one more neutral win, this could be it right now. Nice job taking that round.
If Ryder's allowed to both zone and also apply pressure close up, it's not gonna work for Saber.
Exactly. Once Ryder has control, she can really snowball with it. But it's just finding those openings and making sure you don't get pushed out yourself. She's very fast, but those legs only go so far. Alright, I like it. We need to see a little bit higher combo damage coming out of Ryder. But mashing a 2A beats out the command grab. Exactly what you need to do. You need to recognize when your opponent is trying to go for a mix-up and just avoid it entirely. Oh, go ahead.
A lot of reversal seems to hit them both.
We just saw with a really good Ryder has access to one of the best dive kicks in the game. Super good cross-up potential, very plus on block. Unfortunately, wastes her meter on a reversal super that doesn't hit. But this could be big. Get at least I was gonna say 2k damage, but 1500. Take it and run. Maintain that corner advantage. Back to mid-screen, unfortunately. Now we're seeing Ryder play a lot more defensively, running away, acting as if Saber Alter has a lot of the zoning control in this matchup.
I think this is gonna hit. Yeah.
Oh, that activate was so good. He actually had the ability to block it. Oh my god.
No.
That second one, he was locked in. You know, unfortunately, that was definitely the right play at that moment for Sparrow. But I think that Nine just needs to realize that those activates need to be used defensively. It's a great way to block the opponent's super and punish them, but you can't just toss it out and then sidestep afterwards.
Well, luckily, he doesn't seem to be too rattled by it. He looks like he's already taking control, establishing control again in the game.
Yeah, it seems like Nine's trying to pull. Oh, I was gonna say pull Saber Ultra out onto
those sneaky dive kicks.
Those are so disgusting. Honestly, if done well. All right, now I 100% agree. You know, it is Nine's game. Whatever you're gonna do it safely. You do not. Ooh, see that scary kick.
Oh no. Oh, never mind.
I think that Saber Alter doesn't realize that she can just hold block there. She's just going for some healing, but it's honestly, she's got such a deficit in health. Ryder just, if you're gonna go in safely. If you're gonna stay away, don't commit to anything.
Oh,
I think she's trying to wait. I think she's expecting.
Okay. I thought maybe there was a malfunction there. The way
I get what you're thinking. I think Pharaoh is trying to call out some of Ryder's teleport kick, just trying to stand still a little bit and wait for them.
This Alter is plain scared. I don't think that this is that she knows what to do.
No, I think she's very. You know, she can. You know, I think at this point she's not enough time. She's not enough time. But that's gonna be the way it is. All right. I guess we then pause for just a second.
Is there a malfunction on that? It looks like there was.
I'm gonna go check real quick.
Yeah. You stay here, Liv. Okay, yeah. All right. He's gonna go over and check. Yeah, I was seeing that too. A little bit of confusion. We'll verify that. Yeah, they're gonna be getting back into it in just a minute. If there's a malfunction, I'm sure we'll be able to deal with it without too much issue. This is still a bit of a bootleg Netplay system, so we always
if there was, you can probably go back to like round count 1-1.
Yeah, exactly. We'll address it once we see what's happening on their end. Actually, I'm gonna leave the mic for just 30 seconds and just join them just to make sure, and I'll be right back.
That being said, you can follow Toronto Top Tiers on our social media: Twitter, Facebook, Discord, and YouTube. And also want to shout out our online weekly series, Stun City Cyber. 5 days of the week and 7 games, all for you to enjoy. Our schedule's right below. You can check out register.info or info.torontotoptiers.com for more info. Also want to shout out Creator Gaming. They host a lot of Project M events, but unfortunately they locked down and preventing them from doing so. But there's their Twitter, @CreatorGamingCA. You can check out some of their projects that they're running now. I actually am not informed of any of them, but Creator Gaming has a presence in Toronto, so here, check them out. And let's get back to the tournament. My bad, my mic wasn't on mute. Just ignore all those weird sounds, I can't do anything about it.
All right, we just had a little chat about that. Everything's working out fine. The start of the day, I think we've got some players with we're playing across wide distances with our system throughout North America. We've got players, so we're just solving this out. They're content with the matches as how they went, and we're just gonna get going in just a second again.
So we're gonna continue from 1-1, or are we gonna?
We're gonna continue from 1-1. Yes.
Okay.
Well, there was just a request to just to rebind controls, just for security purposes. I think they were worried that it was not coming through as nicely as they wanted, but that's fine. We're gonna watch through Discord. Everything's all good here. But yeah, no, I think they're, even with some technical difficulties, they were starting to figure each other out a little bit more. I think Sparrow can bring this back. He just needs to recognize that he is the slower character, and he needs to work his way in rather than trying to force it all the time with his sword rush, which is projectile invincible, but has its own slew of weaknesses. Now, they look like they're good to go, so I'm going to bring Leviticus back over. Hello, Leviticus.
There we are. Okay.
Perfect, no worries. Alright, so yeah, we'll just watch through the screen share. Alright, so
normal
we're...
audio here.
Sorry?
Normal that I can't hear the audio.
Don't worry about that. Alright. So going back to a bit more of a mid-sized stage, we see these. We're seeing immediately Sparrow going for more of a fireball game. I think that, honestly, with the way things have been going, that's not a bad plan. Just play a little bit more defensively. Don't try and rush in between the gap. Sort of allow 9 to come to you, because 9 does seem a little eager to close distances, probably more than he needs to be all the time. We're seeing some good
really taking control here, yeah.
Yeah, this could combo start. Unfortunately, just a short 4 hit.
Oh man, this is a lot more dominant than what we were seeing in the first 2 games.
Yeah, this is really changing around the pacing of the match. It's gonna be hard to really come back. Although this is a good start. Game pressure. Great Dragon Punch. You know what? Yeah. Take back your turn, almost no risk, even if you got a combo on you. You had all that life to spare.
Oh man, right out of the gate. More pressure on 9, he's not making it easy.
No, it's going to be really, really hard for 9 to really turn this around. He's going defensive, he's defending. Honestly, grabs in this game, very short range. You got to be really careful tossing them out. But those Dragon Punches, neither player's really been calling out Dragon Punches or blocking on wake ups, and I think that it's kind of getting them punished for it now.
Oh man. Oh, calls it the projectile. Oh, Ryder's so close.
Good reversal, I love it. Alright, watch it.
He needs to get aggressive here.
She's got tons of meter, so we might see, yeah.
Oh.
Nice job, really carries her up. Alright, that's fantastic job. I'm gonna get the next match started. I'll be right back in just 2 seconds. And we'll get going.
これが私の求めた聖杯の正体なのか。そうか。今なら理解できる。憎まれ、 疎まれることこそが英雄の本分だったのか。その程度のこと、私はあの選別の剣を岩から抜いた時とうに覚悟していたはずなの。いいだろう、この世すべての悪、この闇がそうだというのなら受け止めよう、身を委ねよう。私にはその義務がある。私のせいで散ったすべての命のため。目が覚めたようね、セイバー。どう？私のサーバントとして生まれ変わった気分は。長い夢から覚めたようです。目をそらしていた現実とようやく向き合う覚悟ができた。驚いたわ。あなたほどの人がまさかここまで適合してくれるなんて。かつて私は理想を抱き、自らもまた諸人の理想足らんとした王だった。そんな希望に準じたものだからこそ真の絶望というものが理解できる。さあサク、今よりこの剣はあなたのものだ。
涙の出口はどこにあるの。傷つき傷つけもう書いて、もしもあの
All right, getting back into it. So we're actually getting a new player that we haven't seen so far. Spice is seems like a nice guy from what just talking to him. I'm not gonna badmouth anyone on stream their first tournament, but no, I think this is his first time coming out to these online events, so he might not be used to the delay, but definitely coming out strong with a powerful character in Gilgamesh. This matchup,
that's interesting. Actually,
yeah, it's a little bit different because Gilgamesh has some of the best zoning powers in the game, but Zero Lancer has some of the best range in the game. So it's a little bit hard to keep him out with how fast and how much range he actually has on each of his buttons. We'll see how they end up taking it. Zero Lancer, nice quick easy damage. Quick easy damage from any range is honestly a great feature to have. Just seeing Spice toss out some of his buttons, I think he's a little bit less comfortable with the range of each of his moves. But, he gets the idea of going for more of a zoning playstyle.
really burst.
Yeah, honestly, depending on how you want to use your meter, an early burst isn't the worst. Especially since he had almost 3 full bars, so he would have ran out of meter to gain. The biggest issue is both players playing so passively right now that it's going to probably lead to a timeout scenario that might not work in either player's favor significantly. I think right now Kawhi and Polion can play more aggressive. We're starting to see it. Going for another 2k damage combo. I like it. Oh, nice. Stretches it out a bit. And Gilgamesh chooses to spend his meter just healing up. Trying to return the deficit. And this is kind of what I want to see more, yeah. Gilgamesh can't afford to zone. Gilgamesh definitely is going to get more out of this game going longer. But when he gets...
What a close the distance.
Alright. This won't kill, but boy, any touch from here will. Unfortunately, Gilgamesh just throws...
All the time. That's good. That should be it.
A very expensive way to finish that meter-wise. We're going to be getting going in just a second. Alright, so really, we need to see Gilgamesh making more off of each of these hits. Just because, obviously, Kawhi is definitely turning each hit into a significant damage combo, usually 2 to 3k, and that's kind of what you need. A consistent bread and butter is way more important than achieving an optimal combo at the gate. And right now, unfortunately, I think that was a waste of meter for Kawhi and Polion. But you know, only 11 to 1500 damage responses aren't really enough for Spice to turn it around.
That being said, he's still keeping it close, despite that.
He is keeping it close. You know, I think he's got some advantages in the neutral that are helping him out a lot. It's just that one touch can take him down from half a life bar left to death.
Absolutely.
So he really needs to be aware. I think they're just slowing down Spice probably. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Realizing he has to check in. Kawhi, one of our regular players, he knows the system in and out.
Being relatively inexperienced at this game, from what I've seen so far, it seems like in this matchup, Gil either wants to be right in front of Lancer or Zero Lancer or full screen, and anything else in between, any other range, Zero Lancer has an advantage.
I would 100% agree. That mid-range gameplay, that there's a reason we call them Lancers.
Yeah, so you either want to back up to full screen and start zoning, or you want to get in there. One or the other.
Tossing out those chains is actually a pretty valid strategy in a lot of situations. But yeah, look how tiny that sword is, honestly. If you're going to use it, you really have to be pushing people back into a corner and staying on top of them.
Oh, nice reflect guard there.
I like seeing Kawhi being a little bit more liberal with his use of reflect guard. Wow, look at that
dive kick!
That's so good. Alright. Unfortunately, yeah, we're seeing exactly what you said, that mid-range gameplay. That's where they keep returning to, and that's where it just becomes... If Gilgamesh tosses anything out in an attempt to zone, he can get called out big time for it.
Well, being against the wall is definitely not helping.
No, I definitely agree. Honestly, this stage choice might not have been the best one in order to bring it back around.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice use of reflect guard to extend the combo.
Alright, good damage. You know what? It dropped at the end, but it's fine. 2900 damage. But then only 1,000 in response. You really do start to see the issues of short combos in this scenario where, honestly, Spice is doing fine in terms of his number of actual neutral wins. But what he's actually getting off of them is not enough. Alright, doing some high-low mix-ups, I think that's it's definitely not a bad thing. If Kawhi... Ooh!
Oh,
that was a nice dive kick.
That pressure
pretty good. They usually are negative, or they're pretty negative on block, but boy, getting them on hit can start a devastating combo with this dive kick. Alright, any one hit, and does it with a dive kick again! Alright, nice job to Kawhi and Polion, taking it quick 2-0. And I'm going to get our next match for us right this second. Alright. Leviticus, could you go into the other chat and set up? I'm going to get Diz and Sparrow to join you.
Sure, is that in General 1 or 2?
That's in General 1.
この一番こそ悲願であった。
All right, and we're going to be getting into our next match. A very quick turnaround. You know, despite having problems, like, you know, first event, absolutely no problem at all. I hope he watches this back and recognizes that he needs to sort of take those openings and extend them. Even adding 500 damage onto his combo, which is 1 or 2 hits with those length of combos, will be so impactful at this level. His neutral game was doing well, but it's just he needs to know that he has zones of play that he benefits in, and with Zero Lancer, that mid-range is always going to be scary. Zero Lancer and Lancer both, they have the ability to just stick out buttons that cover half the screen, and really don't have to commit to as many things as their opponents. Alright, and we're going to be getting into, in just a second, Diz versus Sparrow. Diz, our first seed for this week, an Archer main who's been really improving these past few weeks. One of our Toronto locals who's been really on the grind, and then Sparrow, a newer player to our scene who's definitely been picking things up. We saw Sparrow in the first round of this event, taking a dominant set over 9. But I think that it's going to be hard because in this matchup that's going to be coming up with Diz playing Archer and Saber Alter playing, or Sparrow playing Saber Alter. Archer does have a lot more flexibility in terms of switching his game plan on a whim. He has both a sword mode and a bow mode, and very similar to Gilgamesh, sort of that very close range or very far range, he has a lot of power. And the mid range, he can be weaker, but Saber Alter really needs to get up close. She doesn't have as much mid range gameplay as Zero Lancer does, for example, in the last set we saw. So we won't actually get to see Sparrow take full advantage of Archer's weaknesses, I expect. I think he's definitely going to be able to pull some things out, and Sparrow's been learning a lot more. He's got pretty consistent damage. We're not going to be seeing the same short combos that we just saw, but how they control their zones of play, and as well as how each of them manage their meter, I think is going to be a huge determinant of how this set goes. And I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar that we'll probably see Diz activate and block some of these supers, so Sparrow has to be careful with that. Alright, Leviticus, we're back again. We're going to get into it right now.
Sparrow wanted to give you a message. He wanted you to let you know that when he won the flip, he picked stage because he didn't want to get dissed on the mic.
You know what? I was so focused on Spice last match that I didn't call out Kawhi and Polion. He got the choice, and he chose side. If you get the choice between side and stage. Choose the one that matters.
Choose stage, or Titanium will peer pressure you into doing it next time.
Alright, so as I was saying, we saw Sparrow get some cheeky kills with the use of supers. Diz knows a lot more about of his stuff, and I think we're probably going to see some activate blocks if he attempts to do it. Diz very quickly going in. Diz, honestly, for as good of a player as he is, he actually survives with relatively low damage combos. We rarely see him extend that much beyond 2,000 damage, and if he does, he's honestly spending a lot of meter to do it. See this far range? I mean, there's a reason we call him Archer. He definitely is able to play at this far range. Very similar to how Gil was playing in the last match. He's form changing between hyper close range pressure and far range zoning, and you know, he's very much made a statement right now of which one he's going for in this set. Very cheeky. Unfortunately, this comes back around and does not. Oh, there we go. Took a while. That super is very inconsistent in how long it actually takes, but it is a boomerang arrow. Or heat seeking if you prefer.
Strong zoning power for sure.
Oh yeah, it really forces you to just sit and block and wait, or suffer some big consequences. Alright, nice mix-up. You're able to combo off that, but it's alright. 1,200 damage, just and the neutral win. Yeah, that mid-range is really where Saber Alter's going to find her chance to get in.
Yeah, I like seeing Alter making attempts to close the distance here.
Alright, good DP. Now you got to get something meaty. All right, go
You
for
can't let
for
yeah,
the
you can't let him
combo.
reset back to zoning range.
Oh, fantastic! Unfortunately, Archer's Dragon Punch is actually not a real Dragon Punch. It's just armored, so it's no invincibility. But it seems like Sparrow drops his pressure, and oh, is he gonna get big damage? No, drops it. Spends meter and drops it. Worst way to do it. This combo could kill if he really went for. I think he missed it. No, he got it.
Ooh,
Nice.
wow.
Yes, if you hit a super after a projectile in a specific series, you are able to get big damage off of it. Oh, fantastic to see. So I really want to know what Sparrow's gonna sort of think through this to change it. I don't think he was doing a lot of things wrong, but boy, he really didn't have an answer to that early game of Archer's zoning. And he's got all the choices in the world. A small stage, I think, will work out a lot better for him. Stairs, fantastic. One of the smallest stages in the game. Unfortunately, it is one of Diz's favorites, but hopefully that doesn't affect his gameplay too heavily if Sparrow wants to turn things around. All right, we're going to be getting into it right again. Yeah, tossing out that command grab without something to keep it safe is really hard, just because it has such high startup. And all of this damage is really just a result of that too eager play. So now we're getting to see the other side of Archer, the much more aggressive, the much more high-low mix-ups. You really need, like, I don't know what to say to Sparrow right now. He could lose it right now. No, you know, definitely wait it out. Make sure Archer doesn't use that meter. Okay, shoots one shot. Unfortunate. I like that Russian, but it was just too short range, so it didn't actually cover the distance he needed to. And once again, this could be big. All right, the meter there was probably the safest bet. I don't think that was the wrong decision anyway. But I don't like that. Don't throw that command grab in neutral. You're not going to get much out of it, and the potential of getting counter hit punished is really large. Alright. Try Sparrow, try to see if he can answer back with some helm splitters of his own. Alright, that comboed, barely comboed, but I'll take it. Get some big damage. Alright, 2400, that's definitely fine. Starts another one? Yeah. This is what we want to see. This can, again, more damage. We can see each time he actually... Yeah, alright, activate block? Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, forcing the activate... okay, didn't know just hold block. Oh my god!
What is happening?
This is...
Did their supers just clash?
So, this is an incredibly unused thing. I can't believe Diz even thought it through. It's very niche. When Archer is activated, he has access to a unique super that just blocks other supers.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he summons Shield of the Ancients, but it's not enough this time. The shield can only defend him for so long.
Yeah.
So, Leviticus, as promised, I'll never abandon you, I'll never leave you, and I'm about to leave you right now because I need to play my set on stream.
I see.
So I'll be back. Hold down the fort, tell everyone how sick I am, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Sounds good.
冬季の聖杯戦争にサーバントとして召喚されるとはな。これは奇跡か、それとも最後のダメ押しなのか。ありえないと分かっていながらこの時を待ち続けたが、さて過去の改ざん、エミヤシロという歪みを俺の手で正し、リンを聖杯戦争の勝者にする。困難だがサーバントにはふさわしいオーダーだ。当面はマスターを裏切ることになるが、何蔑まれるのは慣れているさ。
交戦開始します。
白兵戦なら勝機があると。
ラウンド1ファイト。せいはっ
All right, Daisy, you're going to be joining Leviticus, who's here. Mostly a lurker, and I'll be back after this set. Thanks a lot, guys.
No problem.
Alright, hey stream, my name's Diz. I'll be substituting for Titanium just for the set, because he's playing against Kawhi and Napoleon right now.
So this is going to be a Rider mirror?
It's
I remember
probably
correctly?
gonna... It might be Ryder's answer. Ryder Zero answer.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, unless Kawhi and Napoleon has a secret Rider that you haven't told me about.
No. I think we saw a Rider play earlier. I'm mixing up their names though, I think.
Not a problem. So... I don't know who won the coin toss. So... But definitely if Titanium wins, he's going to pick stage, and he's probably going to pick stairs or something to really keep...
I don't know. I don't think they've flipped yet.
Well, actually, maybe not. Because, like, this matchup is Ryder versus Zero Lancer. It's very, They both want to sort of just, always have advantage over one over the other. Zero Lancer wanting to keep him at mid-range because Ryder's normals aren't the farthest normals in the game. Definitely not compared to his anyway.
Well, I think a big difference is that Rider seems to have tools at generally any range. Maybe not I'm sure there's a preferred range, but no matter where they are on stage, I feel like Rider's going to have some sort of option at least.
Mm-hmm. Because she does have a projectile in chain, in which she has some options at full screen, whereas Zero Lancer does not.
Exactly, yeah. I think just like last game, last time we saw Zero Lancer, we're going to want to see Rider either right up in Zero Lancer's face being aggressive or just sitting full screen out of range of the lances.
Yeah,
not sitting in that middle range where Zero Lancer is most effective.
Yeah, Titanium is definitely going to be looking for some whiff punish opportunities. He's going to be
I think he
wanting.
will.
He's going to be wanting Kawhi and Napoleon to swing, and he's going to want to whiff punish those swings if he gets frustrated.
Yep, and with the full screen dive kicks, I feel like he's going to, if you can call him out at the right times, he'll be able to get in.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Kawhi and Napoleon taking the early pressure, but he backdashes out of the dive kick mix-up. I guess he was commentating the stream, so I guess he would know that he would like to do that. So, Titanium having Kawhi and Napoleon in the corner, chooses to back off. So he has a life lead. He's not gonna try to do anything too risky.
It was very ambiguous.
Yeah. It's either that dive kick is either gonna land in front or on the side, and it's even more ambiguous since Kawhi and Napoleon sidestepped.
Just like we were saying, he's either sitting full screen or taking the opportunity to move in and be aggressive.
Yeah, it is a pretty bad life deficit now, but you know, just like this is fate. You can lose your health in an instant.
Oh, it's not over. Or maybe now it's over.
Unfortunately, he dropped the combo, which allowed him to get the throw punish. And going into round 2. Oh, he had the 5A hit, but he didn't confirm it and is forced to burst. Unfortunately, spending his meter early. Ooh, okay. Yeah, he gets a hit. He won't be able to burst out of this one. So he's going straight to the corner. He's probably going to use... Okay, he didn't opt to steal meter. He's very confident in just the Oki setup.
Now the Rider has Zero Lancer against the wall, taking full advantage to be aggressive. Now that Zero Lancer can't escape.
Yeah, Titanium was tearing him up, but Kawhi and Napoleon trying to fight his way out of the corner right now with this combo. Let's see, yep. Ooh, unfortunately, he falls out of the DP.
Oh no! Whiff punish with a super, raw super. Hate to see it.
Speaking of raw supers, he gets punished for that one.
That'll be game 1 of Titanium.
Yeah. It was definitely a case of Kawhi and Pullian getting really torn up on the defensive end.
I think so. I think that Titanium really knows how to play this matchup. Wow, switching to Sakura.
I actually kind of agree with this, because I think this is his more comfortable character. I think he's been playing this longer.
Okay, that's fair.
So he
That can-
might just be opting to switch for familiarity. And this matchup isn't that bad, because Ryder not having a strong projectile game allows Sakura to play the game a bit more.
I don't think the Ryder's gonna let Sakura do that. Just being completely aggressive.
Yeah, looks that way. Titanium. Oh, okay, he bursts out. He's gonna try to want to. Ooh, but he whiff punishes the 2C with the chain. He's just back on the defensive again. Unfortunately, he was caught mashing there. He's gonna be brought to the corner for this combo. One last hit for this round, and he gets the jump C.
I don't know about this character change.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's better just to pick the higher tier character.
Well, I mean, I feel like you're not going to get a big matchup advantage by doing this. I feel like Titanium is going to be pretty knowledgeable about most of the matchups. He knows a lot about this game. He's recently, he put together all the frame data for the game. He recently made it available on a wiki. So he's been looking at the numbers. His game knowledge is up there. So I don't think you can catch him on a character change and catch him in a bad matchup, like a hole in his matchup knowledge. I don't think he has very many of those.
Yeah, it definitely speaks to his knowledge as a player. But Kawhi, I think getting the first hit of this game. Okay, yeah, okay. So this is actually really good, because the Oki setup here is really screwed up. It's gonna explode. Oh wait, yeah, he just busts out with super. This is really bad. That's an overhead.
Oh, this might be it. Oh, drops it.
Okay, he has one last chance. I'm being really patient right now.
Oh.
He's blocked. Punish. Okay. This is really important Oki setup. Okay, yep, he gets hit by the explosion, but unfortunately able to follow up. And he just gets hit with the dive kick again.
He's caught by the overhead, and that's it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He might have mistook it for the T2C, which puts him on the other side, but...
Possibly. He may just not have even been ready for it. It might have just...
Might have just been like a shell shock moment. you know?
Just super tunnel visioned on something, not even thinking about it.
Yeah, but good stuff to Titanium. He's gonna take this match.
Right, I'm a little fuzzy on the bracket here. I should pull that up and see what we've got. Looks like Sparrow and Spice are going to be playing on loser's bracket side on stream next.
Okay. Yeah, but I feel like after the character switch, it was just a lot more one-sided.
Yeah, absolutely. It probably was a comfort thing, but I think the matchup is probably... I mean, Sakura is generally considered to be a low tier as far as I'm aware. So I would imagine the matchup is much more Ryder-sided, or at least that Ryder would have much more of an advantage. But it might have just been a comfort pick that just didn't work out.
And when Sakura gets the hit, it's a lot more... And she gets her game plan going, she's a lot more scary. And especially when she's in the corner, but Titanium just...
Did not allow that to happen.
Yeah. Like, I think Kawhi and Pullian only really got like 2 to 3 really clean hits that allowed him to get his game plan going, but yeah, that's not nearly enough.
Oh yeah, I mean, in the second round, it started to see some signs of life for sure. He was getting some knockdowns, he was getting setups. He was actually able to get some clean hits in, so you can see a little bit of what he can do, but beyond that, it just wasn't enough.
Yep. You know, hopefully he'll make the adjustments in loser's bracket. Hopefully we'll see him again.
Yeah, we would hope so. Flipping for side here.
Okay, so we got...
waiting. I think we were waiting on one of the players to get connected, and then we can get started. Yeah, we're just waiting on him. In the meantime, though, as somebody who's not really knowledgeable, well, I'm very new to the game of for Fate Unlimited Code. So, if you were to convince me to play this game, give me your elevator pitch. What do you think? Well, what for all the people out there who might be thinking of playing or think that this game's cool, maybe they're a Fate fan and they want to get in on the action. Like, what's your elevator pitch? What makes this game special? What's the draw?
Rinsing
really
it.
Really putting me on the spot here. Well, this game is it's so very unique, very unlike any other game at the moment that's out right now. It's very rewarding to play. It's very difficult to play, but it's also very, very rewarding to play. And all the characters in this game, very, very diverse cast. Only most of the cast is viable, like 80%, I'd say.
It seems that way to me, yeah, from my experience.
Yeah. And
is it the execution that's rewarding in this game? Is it?
Yeah, definitely landing the hard
character?
combos, landing the really cool unscale stuff. This game just feels like really, really just cool to play. Like, it's definitely climbed to the top of one of my favorite fighting games.
I mean, at least visually, I can see that it's very visually appealing. It looks good for sure. Most anime fighters tend to be, but this one, for a PlayStation 2 game, it's aged very well. This game originally came out in 2008, I think it is. And you can't. Not a lot of PS2 games have aged well. This one, I think, has. I mean, obviously, it's aged, it's dated, but given when you remembering that this is a 12-year-old video game, it still looks pretty good for 2020.
Yeah, and not a lot of fighting games in the past really stand like the really big test of time. So, but this one, like, still cool, still being played, still have a lot of like amazing stuff that the community is even discovering to this day.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I think that's the mark of a really good game. If new tech and matchup knowledge is being figured out even 12 years later.
Yeah, this game just has so much to offer.
I think Spice is almost ready here.
Yeah, I see him in general. So I think Titanium is setting him up.
Should be just a few more moments and then we can get started.
So I think this match is going to be Saber Alter versus Gilgamesh, I believe.
So I'm here to free one of you from the prison of public speaking. If you'd be so inclined.
All right, I'll take my leave now.
All right, thanks a lot, Tiz, for stepping in.
No problem, anytime.
All right. Well, now that he's gone.
So I wanted to ask you after your match, on a scale to 1 to 10, from 1 to 10, how sick are you?
I'm insane, dude. I like. People say what I say. I actually am on stream. I'm sick. I'll say that. I'll say 2 people played, and I can say for certain that I'm sick.
Whoa. Anyway.
He's such a homie. I shouldn't say that. But getting into this, so we saw Spice before playing against Zero Lancer. This matchup, honestly, Gilgamesh has a lot more power at the mid and long range now, and hopefully he's able to take advantage of it. We're seeing Sparrow play very passively, probably unsure what the best action to do is. We're seeing just a crouch back. Okay, I was gonna say.
It's just a zoning battle here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm seeing some weird choices from Sparrow. I almost wanna pop in and just make sure everything's okay.
I feel like that might be the case. Sparrow may be having another malfunction.
We might have to reset the thing. I'm gonna pop in right for just a second.
Sounds good. Yeah, that's I when I was setting up Sparrow in a previous match, I did notice some issues with his voice as well. So it could be an internet issue on his end. Spice seems to be moving around just fine, but we'll investigate that, and then we can get this match back underway after we take a look. Yeah, there does appear to be some kind of technical difficulty. Sparrow typing in the Discord here. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like there is some sort of issue on Sparrow's end, and so he unfortunately will be dropping from the event, and so Spice will take this one, this loser's match. So we'll have another match for you very shortly.
What's going on, Leviticus?
Hey, it's
Probably
Coma.
here to commentate.
I thought you weren't going to be around this week. I'm glad to see you. Decided to take a break from competing, give someone else a chance?
Yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. That's
alright.
there was already a break, but like there was already a break last week, but yeah, I just wasn't feeling it, and I haven't really been practicing too much or whatever. So
That's fine. Well, it's good to see you for commentary. I don't know if you're up to speed on what just happened there. Unfortunately, we had a technical issue on someone's end, so they had to drop out.
wait, what's going on?
Well, Sparrow seems to be having some sort of technical issue. Based on what he's saying in Discord now, it sounds like he may or may not be on Wi-Fi, which is a bit of an issue when it comes to Parsec. But so he's rather than try to work out the issue, and he's decided to just drop. That's all right. Hopefully we'll see him. He seems to be down to come back next week once he's going to have a wired connection. So we look forward to that. Right now, I think it's going to be Kawaii and Polion versus Nine.
Wait, is he going to have a wired connection next week?
Well, that's what he says.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I hope so. Wired is you can't. Once you're on a wired connection, you can't go back.
You can't go back, no.
You cannot. I'll drill holes in the walls. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I use a Mocha adapt, but yeah, I use Mocha for it. Like it's like so because there's whatchamacallit, coaxial cables here. So
so it's kind of like a power line adapter, but it's over.
It's kind of like that. Yeah, I think it's more stable than that because like there's really not much else using the cable, like using the coaxial line. But there's a lot of stuff that uses the electrical one. So if somebody turns on the microwave or something, you'll mess up your game or whatever. So
yeah,
if you're using
even on Wi-Fi,
if you're using the power line one.
For sure, yeah. Even on Wi-Fi, the microwave is no fun.
Yeah, like somebody do that. You know, they turn on like the refrigerator turns on or something. Like it starts. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like it starts doing this processing and stuff. Like it's just like you're just like dang. So yeah, and it just messes it up. It really depends. Like power line really depends. But I think that's what Sparrow's going to be using. So
Well,
I mean, it's
I
better
mean-
than Wi-Fi. It's better than Wi-Fi though.
Anything's better than Wi-Fi.
Yeah, anything's better than Wi-Fi.
Absolutely. You heard it here first. Don't use Wi-Fi.
I like that there's games now that detect it.
Oh, is this a match? Is this gonna be a Zero Lancer mirror? I think so. I think this is the real match.
Yeah, it is the Lancer mirror. Okay. So, looks like I don't know who got the one to toss or whatever, but looks like we're on temple here, the stairs. Smallest stage in the game.
You think that's a good choice for a mirror like this? Two like very mid-range characters that don't have any full screen options.
Yeah, I mean it's the mirror, so it's like at that point just go to whatever stage you're comfortable with. Like,
I guess that's fair.
Right, it's like no one's getting an advantage. So. At that point, it's just like player preference or what you think the opponent. Oh, that was a good TK right there.
Oh yeah, looks like Nine's showing him how it's done. I know that Kawaii and Polion was getting some really good combos.
I think
pressure.
honestly, think the names maybe swap. It may have to be swapped.
That is a great question. Yes, I'm just being told now that 9 is in fact player 1 and Kawaii.
Yeah, cause I saw him do that. I saw that TK happen. I was like, that's something that Kawaii and Polion does. Like, I was playing Zero Lancer before. Like, 2 weeks ago.
I'm gonna be honest. Looking at that Zero Lancer, I thought that pressure looked awfully familiar too, but I just admitted my own ignorance and just didn't want to say anything. Assumed that I just didn't know what I was talking about. So now that we've got the names corrected, now we see like 9. Looks like 9 is actually showing us his pressure. He's got him in the corner here. This is not looking good. Oh, he burst him away.
Oh, that 5A will whiff on crouchers. There's a few characters, a lot of characters where that 5A would just whiff if you're crouching. So this is fast as button, but yeah, this is fast button by a long shot. But I mean, it's like
It's very low.
if it's gonna whiff on somebody crouching, you might as well not use it on them like that.
Oh, just like that, and it's all tied up. Go to the final round.
Ooh, good counter actually. And that does do a crumple. Get a combo off that.
Oh, counter right back.
Okay, just spacing around. Both 9 is kind of a light deficit here, so definitely got to make something happen eventually. But I got plenty of time. All right, by Empoleon getting good combo here. Alright, just trying to maul him, just smothering him right now, smothering 9.
Yeah, it seems to be his style. He seems to really like getting in there and being aggressive and not letting up on the pressure.
Oh, okay, grab. Another counter. Really liking it.
They're both going all out with the counters.
There's
another one!
Counter.
They're just countering each other back and forth.
That's honestly the mirror match special. It's like you see somebody do something and you're like, oh, well, I have that option too. I'm going to do it too.
You think you just counter me and get away with it? Come on.
Oh, nice step there.
He's bringing it tight. He's getting low on time here. Oh well.
Yeah, and Kawaii and Polion using activate to get some health back because the time is running low.
Yep, 9 is keeping it close.
Yeah, I was
life lead, 8 seconds left. Oh, last hit, last second there. That low to the ground dive kick, I've seen him do that so many times in his previous
overhead.
That's an overhead?
Yeah, it's an overhead. Yeah.
Even when it's that low to the ground?
When it's that low, yep. You can
wow, no wonder. I've seen people getting hit by that, and I'm like, what's going on here? Now it makes sense, because I wouldn't think that was an overhead, and I'm sure they may not even know that either. Although
Brian Polion, I told him he's using that a lot because I told him I was like, oh, this is actually really good to do.
Yeah.
And like we were DMing or whatever, and I was like, yeah, you should do this. TK that dive kick. And I was like, after 236C is pretty much airtight. Like if you do RG into it, it's that you can make it airtight. It's possible to make it airtight.
That's wild. I mean, I would imagine since it's a mirror, 9 must be aware of what's happening, as opposed to someone else who might have no idea why they're not blocking that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hard to block though.
oh yeah, even if you know what's happening, it doesn't make it. Yeah. It's still really good.
just a good option. Yeah.
This is a really close game, so it's even though 9's down here, it's not over yet.
Yeah, 9 going to Forest here. Wonder again, probably just comfort. Alright, Fire Napoleon getting up ahead. This 9's in the big like that. Oh, that's gonna be a punish. This is good. This is what you need.
Yeah, taking advantage of that with super.
And okay, yeah, had to burst all that.
Oh no! It looked like he could have.
Yeah, could have punished it. That was a bad burst, but they got away with it.
Yeah, and he's taking, giving an inch. He's taking the mile here. Once again, very close. Oh, that activate will take it though.
That move from Zero Lance is really annoying. The stab, like it's so good. Like the 236 series, like Core Circle series, like it's so good. That move right there.
Oh yeah. Looks like it has some like a really good poke, yeah.
And if you don't know, I like. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I would. And if you had any confusion on which one is Kwai and Polion, just look for those instant jump dive kicks.
I mean, it's hard to block. Even if you like see the RG, because that's when you know the 50-50 is coming, when you see the reflect guard. But
yeah, all these games are really tight. No one's ever taking a huge life advantage at any point. No one's ever really pulling away. They're really keeping it close.
yeah, if you're looking at the rounds individually, but looking at the round count and all that, Brian Polian is definitely taking it away.
Yeah, he does seem to have a penchant for closing it out for sure. Needs to be a little, maybe more practiced.
Oh, I tried to do super there.
Good, that's a good activate. He's gonna need to lower that health advantage. Doesn't want to be so close to death.
Yeah, still though that activate like for the health back, like still one hit would still kill him, but oh, could have killed it. Now I just have no meter. Oh, there we go. That was not actually EX, but it looked like it went under Zero Lancer's 5B.
Yeah, it looked almost like he ducked the move.
I mean, Zero Lancer's 5B can be low profile, so that is one of the weaknesses of it.
Going back to final round once again. Maybe neither of them want to go in. A little scared. Oh, is that there's another counter? Yep. What happens when you whiff a counter? Just do another counter. Never fails.
Oh yeah, that's. Okay, that was a wow. That was could have got a combo off that. That was fortunate for 9 getting that counter hit EX DP. Only like one hit.
Yeah, we were seeing some adaptation here for 9. As I say that though, it's caught neutral. Not a huge conversion though.
That move is like it is fun. If you have a fast enough move.
Oh boy.
I
think there might be some nerves going on here. I don't think either of them wants to drop this set right now.
Yeah, how to just like jumping around doing these quarter circle forward.
Stay in full screen, just out of that mid range they both want to be in. Nobody wants to be the first one to move into that vulnerable range.
Okay, that was RG combo. Want to see some activate combos like with the super, but
he blocked it.
That combo is very hard.
He high blocked the overhead kick.
Hard to combo. Yeah, that was hard.
Oh wow, the time! I think that's 9 taking it.
9 got the
What?
Ever going on this game? I actually didn't know how it had withdrawals.
Oh, hold on. It's possible 9 didn't know what was going to happen there.
I don't know what the rules are. Because he just got hit that round. Jeez, a draw on timeout? What?
That is insane.
Exact same life point value. What in the world?
Wow. When I said they were keeping it close, I wasn't kidding. It's as close as it gets.
Oh, good block on it again. I think Quiet and Polian's gonna start doing RG and then going low now.
Yeah, he's.
Because trust me, you're not blocking the that dive kick on react.
Activating
You're
his
guessing.
health back. Oh,
You're guessing.
that's gonna be a punish.
Again, low profile. Ooh, okay. Mr. Meaty, but got another 2B afterward.
Oh, showing him how the dive kick is done. Keeping it close yet
Okay,
again.
I got another reset, and this is gonna be it.
Oh wow! I wasn't expecting that reset. Yeah, that's gonna do it.
Yeah, look, it was counting it too. I think Quiet and Polian, I don't know.
Well, that's only game 2. That's not even the set. This is a good one.
All right, so let's see what. Honestly, like, Quiet and Polian's on the right side. Like, oh, they just going back in. Oh no,
I
they-
look.
right.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Quiet and Polian's on like the right side, so maybe don't know if they're going to try to change sides or whatever, or just go with the stage pick.
Yeah, that's
Because they were saying that they're better on the on P1.
Oh no, this character switch didn't work out for Quiet in the past, and it's so close. I don't know.
Yeah, I like it though because like I don't think Nine knows. Probably hasn't really fought much Sakura, so
That's true. That's a good point. Maybe he knows something about the matchup. He does. If he plays Zero Lancer as well, he might have the better matchup.
and that 2B is gonna go underneath like a lot of Zero Lancer stuff. Like Sakura's 2B. Ooh, okay, dodge kick.
It feels like Zero Lancer is the more mobile character here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like I think any character against Sakura is like the mobile character.
I can't tell if Zero Lancer's fast or Sakura's just slow. It's
She's just slow.
okay. That makes
She's
sense.
like the slowest character in the game.
Well, she's keeping it even here, but she seems like she constantly has to be defensive, just because she just doesn't have the mobility to really keep up with Zero Lancer's movement.
Oh wow, just not Nine's just controlling the neutral right now, and Quiet Polian can't even move, not really doing anything.
Well, I feel like Zero Lancer has the mobility at his range to compete.
Right, his range is nuts, dude. It can match Sakura's for sure.
Exactly, but Sakura can't match his mobility, so he gets to play whatever range he wants. And right now that range
Oh,
is
yeah.
right up in the corner, and that's going to be game 1.
Yeah, this is. I don't know. I still like the character pick. We'll see.
Well, he's coming up, coming out of the gate strong here in game 2. Tried to counter it.
Yeah,
Full counter. It almost. Wow, man! I feel like if the hitbox, was just a little bit longer, these counters would be.
So talking about Zero Lancers, we saw like a blocked dive kick, the one that moves forward. That one is not. It's not plus at all. It's minus. So. But,
wow.
Quiet and Polian respect this. I don't know what that.
Finds a hit here. Taking an early life lead.
Okay, and the meter's looking good. Try to do a super.
Oh no!
Release it. Yep.
That really looked like it was gonna combo.
Nah, I knew that wasn't. That super's really slow. Okay, so I like what Quiet and Polian is doing right now. I'm just trying to being a tank right now and just sitting there when Zero Lancer approaches, press some buttons.
Yeah, this is a much better spot.
Yeah.
It's way more comfortable to be defensive like this when you have the life lead, and he closes it out for the game.
Yeah,
So
that's
take it
right.
to the final round.
Okay, just trying to do the over. It did hit, but it hit airborne, so that's up to comp.
He reflect guarded his move, but it didn't matter. He still got caught.
Yeah, Nine's doing a lot of like risky stuff like that, like the counter.
He might be nervous. He might not know how to beat this matchup.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Bigger.
That's gonna
Try to get around.
go for
There's the
Sakura.
counter. There we go.
That counter.
このくらいでバカにしないでどうですか
I know that different characters have different combo weight as well. Is it possible this punishes are maybe getting messed up by Sakura's weight compared to the previous character?
Yeah, that's possible.
バカにしないで怒りました
Well, he's
That could
creating
be
it back out.
one of the reasons why he went.
Oh, that was good.
バカにしないで来ないで
These die kicks are just crazy, right? Oh, this could be a kill. Going to super? Oh, okay, making it. Ooh, not simple at all.
Ooh! Oh, so
because because she was so light. Oh,
now the life is almost even again.
oh, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
gonna be the kill. Kwai's gonna take it.
Wow. Okay.
What a match! That is insane.
ってこと今何か踏みつぶしました
Ooh, okay. That was pretty crazy. Okay.
Oh boy. If you're just tuning in, it's too late. You missed it. That was amazing.
なんて眩しい光なんだろう
Oh, so
あまりにも眩しい
so Wa just won with Sakura. It looks like against Zero Lancer.
He did, yeah.
Dang, that matchup's not one of her good matchups. It's not one of Sakura's good matchups.
Well, they were he
I
only
wouldn't be
switched
surprised.
he only switched to Sakura in the final game. In the first two games, he played Zero Lancer Mirror.
ふらふら揺れるだけ
Honestly, I mean, if he's also playing Zero Lancer, then I mean, it doesn't seem that unusual to win the matchup. Since, I mean,
Hey,
he knows
sorry,
the character pretty well.
Sorry to interrupt. We're top 4 now. What order do you guys want to do?
人を
Winners finals.
Winners finals and then go through losers? Sounds perfect.
そうかな
Okay. Yeah, my girlfriend's busy taking care of some stuff, so I can hop in for a little bit.
Yeah, it sounds good if you guys want to take commentary for a little bit.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was gonna give you a break here.
Well, it's been fun for sure. That was a great match. That might be one of the best matches of Fate I've ever seen. I'll be honest. No offense,
So
Kolo,
did Wa go for so was Wa ending combos with 421C?
No, still not doing that actually.
Oh. Did he pull some unblockables though? Like the
Nope, still not doing
J2
that.
activate thing?
No, still not doing those either.
No, clearly he just wanted to make it
Dang.
exciting. He wanted to keep it close. He wanted to win by the skin of his teeth.
Under 2B, low profile, a lot of Zero Lancer stuff though. I know, right?
Oh yeah, that move is so good.
That move is
That's
great. That
honestly-
move is actually very good. That what I would say is that's a very good move. Yeah,
That's honestly one of the best normals in the game, I think.
I would agree with you on that. Yeah.
I'm actually surprised you agree with me because you're in the camp that she's pretty bad in the character.
Yeah, but I mean, like, some
that normal
like,
is good.
like let's say Terumi. How do you think Terumi is in BB? Like, just like Terumi's pretty bad, right? But 6A, that 6A is one of the best in the game, so it's kind of like similar to that.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
Yeah,
you can have
Yeah,
you can have a
honestly-
good move on a bad character. Is what I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, it's not like she's Bazette. Does Bazette have any good moves?
I don't know.
Sorry,
not
Titanium.
not like ones that are like top class.
Certainly not like Sakura's 5B or
Right.
2B. Certainly not on that level. Honestly, 2B is such a good normal.
Yeah, 2B's really good. Her 5B could get low profile, so that's the only thing about that one. But it
Yeah.
does go really hard, so it doesn't really matter a lot of the time. But
Yeah, I
can't get
mean,
low profile.
like,
and it shreds
typical with
armor.
Sakura, you want to be at the range of her 5B and 2B. You don't like her A normals are nice, but are okay, but like, why would you be in the range for her A normals when you can be in the range for her B normals, if possible? Especially if you're not against the wall, because you can just push block and then punish with B normal.
How fast are A normals though?
Her A normals are not that.
Oh, 5 frames for both. That's actually pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't want to say they're bad. The main thing is that neither of her A
Well, the range
normals are
is good.
matchable. So you can't
Yeah.
like 5A, AAA. You can only just do one 5A or one
Yeah, I
2A.
feel like that's a lot of characters though. Like I know Gil has that
That's
problem.
true.
Ray has that problem. Well, not problem, but it has that feature, I guess. And it's like, yeah, there's a few other characters that, basically can't match A no more. So okay, we're gonna have Titanium and Diz winners finals.
Oh, this is gonna be a good set to watch. Won't let me full screen the one I want to see. Well, I'm on my phone right now. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you still sound fine, so.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so Titanium's playing Rider, unsurprisingly. Diz is playing Archer. No surprises there.
Alright, so let's see the stage pick. I don't know who who won the toss or anything, but.
I'm guessing that Diz did.
Yeah.
I think both those players prefer player one side.
Yeah, I'm guessing that too.
Also, this first stage looks like one Diz would pick.
It does.
Diz has been going a lot more zoning heavy with Archer lately.
Yep. This recently discovered the biggest stage in the game, right? Well, I guess.
Well, it's the biggest square stage in the game.
Yeah, biggest square stage in the game. Let's have that caveat.
Yeah, like, because church entrance is still, it might be a smaller area, but church entrance is ridiculously long on one of its axes.
That's true.
Also, gets a knockdown. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my Wi-Fi and see if that helps. Okay, yeah, I can see it there.
Okay, I got clipped low. Titanium did.
Now, okay. So, Titanium's playing very nicely. I will say that I think Titanium should be a little bit more careful going for throws.
Okay. Why you say that?
Because, I mean, he used the throw out round start and wasted all his meter on it because he had to activate.
Yeah, like sometimes, honestly, depending on the situation, you don't even want to do the OS because it's like you rather keep your bar. That was good. Yeah, you rather keep your meter. So it's like I'll take this damage,
I mean, it depends on what you're about to get hit by.
Right, it definitely
having a
depends.
pause button is never a bad thing.
Yeah, it definitely depends on the situation.
It is. Archer combos are hard.
That was a good block. They are hard. Those combos, some of the hardest in the game.
I don't think they're the hardest in the game.
Yeah, I just think, that's all. Like, there's some of the hardest in the game. Like,
I was gonna say because there's still Assassin and Looping Lolita.
Yeah, I said there's some of the hardest.
Oh, good pullback on the swords to stay safe. Unfortunately, gets tagged out of the scramble though. Good ender. Just
no push block. I mean, I guess then had a little bit of meter to push block, right? But yeah, I kind of. And they want
is definitely one of those players that prioritizes keeping the opponent locked down above almost all else, which is why you don't see Titanium go for as many of the like really dirty mixes, because Titanium would prefer to keep the opponent in blocks for longer.
Yeah.
Which is a perfectly fine strategy.
Oh wow.
Diz, on the other hand, has the opposite approach. Oh gosh. My freaking phone UI is obscuring the health bars.
Oh, somebody's saying they wonder if it's live or a repeat. This is live.
I'm Clive Slush. I'm one of the mods in the Fate UC server.
Yeah, but I'm
okay,
Coma.
now I have my phone in portrait so I can actually see the health bars.
Oh, you couldn't see the health bars?
Yeah, that's why I didn't realize Titanium was at 1 HP.
You're still commentating pretty well for not being able to see that. But alright, going into game 2.
I can see him now. I have it in portrait. That combo is so hard. The fastball loop. Do you have to TKC the 663B for it, or
you don't have
not?
to, though.
Okay.
Oh
no! Drop the unscale.
That is something. Titanium and Diz, they used to use them, but they don't use the easy input supers anymore.
Yeah.
So you see
a lot of regions ban them, and they're wanting to get used to playing for the rules for the regions that do ban them.
Right. So you're seeing a lot more. I mean, like the drop unscale. Like I said, that's hard. That's just hard. Like the unscale sometimes.
It's super hard. I also think that like it makes sense to, if you want to be prepared for tournaments that do ban them, to not use them, since a lot of tournaments do ban them.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
That's actually why I didn't really play Alter as much, is because I wanted to be able to play in the arcade version.
Oh, that makes. She's not an arcade. She's console only for people that didn't know.
Yep. Same with Zero Lancer, Laceret, and Bazette, though I advise against playing Bazette for other reasons.
Alright, I'll get into that, but let's see. So this took that first round.
Yep. This is on fire. This is playing really well.
This is winners final, so it's 3 out of 5.
Yep.
Yeah, I did like, because you saw at the end of that last round, this was doing the up arrows a lot, and it was this was doing the ones close to him. So that way, if
that one's really good, especially the A up arrow is really good.
Yeah, so it baited Titanium to do 2-2C, and then that up arrow just hit Titanium, so that was really good.
Honestly, up arrow is really good.
Yeah, it's a good move, yeah.
What's wild is that Archer's bow mode guard cancel is up arrow, but within full startup.
Yeah, that is actually pretty ridiculous. Okay, Sam getting missed it. Missed the
that was drop to 63A. There's no reason to do 5A there unless you're getting it as a miss input. Okay. Yeah, because of the round counter, that was necessary. Normally, most players would just choose to, concede the round, but...
Okay, Titanium would try 2-2C? Yep. How do I know? I feel like, okay, is this still picked around?
If Titanium got the combo off of that, Titanium would have won by time.
What, off the 2-2C? It was like no time left. Oh, you talking about the one earlier?
No, there was enough time to just barely get a life lead.
Yeah, so I saw
like Titanium switching to Lacer.
I do wonder though, like this just doing like air arrows against Ryder, like because you can't. So let's say this does ground arrows, then you got at least RG and the 2-2C on reaction. But anyway,
it's definitely he's definitely leaving himself more open than he needs to.
Right. So we got the
Titanium switch to Laceret. So Laceret is very just out of range. So for those who don't know, Laceret has a move that's a super that's basically Izaname's ribcage. In addition to having armor on like half her moves.
And her 5C has hyper armor pretty much, right? So
yeah, her 5C's armor is really good. Now, it is worth noting that you can actually die through armor.
Yeah.
And armor will never armor supers.
I don't know if I...
Oh, good unblockable.
Yeah, but I don't know about the armor up because Titanium was in such a lead. It's like, just save the meter. But I mean, you want to make sure you take the round too, I guess.
I mean, he's got enough meter. He's still got a
lot
of
enough
meter.
Right. No push block too. From Diz.
Yeah,
that
honestly,
is how you want to do it.
I would push... It's a little harder for Archer, but I definitely recommend push blocking Laceret when she doesn't have you against the wall.
Yeah,
good throw.
Armored up again. This round, I think, is a wash. It's crazy as the last round of the match.
Yeah,
game record.
I don't know. Diz can still make something happen here.
Oh, it can now. Yeah,
for sure. A meter now, so honestly, if your character's got good meter damage setups, I definitely recommend meter damage.
This thing doesn't go that difficult.
Almost got the harder unscale.
Yeah, could have just done super immediately after the activate.
Oh, good overhead.
Yeah, may have messed it up.
Archer's KB is an overhead.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it's crazy that move is an overhead.
I mean, you can't really combo off of it. It's mostly just to make up for the fact that this game doesn't have chip killing.
Yeah, but look at like a Shiro jump C, kind of like similar move. That's an overhead for no reason.
that one deserves to be an overhead. I'm sorry, that one should be an overhead. He needs it. Shiro needs it.
Oh, that's still okay. I like that
Yeah.
tracking thing, but that move is like an enigma to me. I went to lab on it a little bit, but still a weird move. Like I found,
it's a weird sleeper.
I don't know if you saw my post.
Anyway, this takes it. Is that 3-1 or was that 3-0?
That was 3-0.
Dang, this is on fire.
聖杯戦争にサーバントとして召
Yep.
喚されると
All
はな
right, so losers semifinals. We got Wob versus who?
それとも最後の
I
ダメ押
think
し
I
な
had
の
to
か
bracket up here once.
ありえないと分かっていながらこの時を待ち続けたが
Oh, versus Spice.
過去の
Okay, I haven't actually seen Spice play before. Who's Spice been playing?
俺の手で正しい
Gilgamesh.
リンを聖杯戦争の勝者にする
You said,
Okay.
you said, oh, what was
Woz
that?
would play Zero Lancer for this matchup. I'm saying it right now.
Yeah, I would play Zero Lancer too for sure.
It's
蔑まれるのはな
it's not unwinnable, but at the same time, if you've got a secondary, this is a matchup to use your
Define
secondary.
unwinnable. Like, I mean, it's not. Here's my thing. It's not even the 9-1 is not unwinnable because the other character has a life bar and therefore can be killed. But it's
Oh,
like,
a 9-1 is definitely more unwinnable than a 7.5.
yeah, I give you that. It's not a 9-1. It's you say 7.5,
It's not
2.5.
even
I
an
agree.
8-2. It's a 7.5, 2.5, which is
Yeah, it's close
pretty
to it.
bad.
It's close to an 8-2. Like, not gonna say quite 8-2, but it's close to it. 7.5, 2.5. I agree with you there.
Yeah, I
and
mean,
it's
that's
like
not a good matchup by any
that's
stretch
hard.
of the
That's still a
imagination.
hard matchup. That's like
Oh, it's a
hard to
bad
do.
matchup. I never said it was good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's like
It's definitely bad enough that if you have a secondary, you should switch.
you should switch, right? Exactly. Like you're probably
Like,
most likely if the
I
player knows
don't
what to
think
do.
you absolutely need a secondary for Sakura, but it certainly doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
Now,
the good
admittedly, Sakura is actually my secondary rather than my main because my main is Saber.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's one of those things where if you do have a secondary, you should switch. And Zero Lance is a good secondary, I will have to say.
I think so too. Yeah. I think Zero Lancer
Zero
covers a lot
Lancer's
of.
got a lot of stuff that's not that hard to do, that gets a lot of reward. Like, his meter damage output is
It's
ridiculous.
ridiculous. Yep.
And unlike Ryder's, his is less gated behind execution too.
That's true. I still
Like-
think well, now Zero Lancer's is good too. His meter damage is good too, but I still think like Zero Lancer's meter damage is better than Ryder's, but I feel like Ryder's just in the terms of like
Ryder is a stronger character than Zero
Yeah,
Lancer.
and
I'm
I
not
think-
disagreeing with that.
yeah, I think that situation, like the meter damage situation, I think it's better on Ryder too.
Ryder's meter damage output at the top level is better than Zero Lancer.
Yeah, it's very
not by
good.
much.
Or like because Zero Lancer is not unless you activate, it's 1-1. On activation, that's different. Like it's definitely
Well,
not.
with Zero Lancer, you always activate.
You always activate, yeah. Like
There's no reason not to
There's no
activate
reason not
during a Zero Lancer combo.
yeah, there's no reason not.
Like, you can completely screw over their meter, hard knockdown, or decide to continue the combo more so that you can do more damage and then tack on more meter damage at the end. Like, there's absolutely no reason
Yeah, the
not
only
to
point-
activate
the only
every
point would
Zero
be,
Lancer
like,
combo.
The only point would be like if you don't have like when they're you get the really good combo when they're standing, right? You don't really get it when they're already airborne and you activate.
You get a better combo if they're standing, but
Yeah.
you still get a decent combo if they're already launched.
Yeah, it's
And
already
the
launched.
thing is, so 2 visits B has follow-up of 2 visits B, and then another follow-up of another 2 visits B. The first, so each one of those 3 hits does 100 meter damage. Now, the reason you activate is so that you can do 2 visits, 2 visits B, 2 visits B with only 110 meter instead of needing 200 to do.
I know that slipped by too. I don't think they wanted that, like they intended that when they were designing it, but it slipped through the cracks, honestly.
That's
Because,
how activate works. I don't know.
Yeah, but-
I mean, I feel like they knew about that.
no, but every other 6-2. What about 6-2-3Cs and stuff? When you're activated, they don't drain meters. So
Well,
that's
but Zero Lancer's meter steal is a super.
yeah, it's a super,
It's a
but that's what
super
I'm
that
saying.
primarily steals meter.
That's-
You would
yeah.
never use it when activated
Right,
if it didn't
right.
move that way.
But okay, we're going into this. Oh, playing Sakura. Okay, I do
I
think like,
do not agree with this decision, but,
Yeah, but
it's working out.
but yeah, Spice is
It is
also.
worth noting that Sakura has a lot of really tricky
Obvious.
stuff.
I mean,
Gets tagged. Good 2A. Good 2A. So that 2A is a very good normal. I don't like it as much as 2B, but if they're in range for 2A, it's faster. So.
I would be in gate mode so fast.
Oh yeah, you should definitely be in gate mode, but it looks like Spice does not know that. So
yeah,
it's very like, oh god, that move is so good. It's very easy to get caught in a situation of not knowing the matchup against Sakura because there's so much you have to know.
That's true. But I mean, as Gil, you just kind of go gate and zone her out.
I mean, yes, but if she gets in on you, you're in serious trouble.
You are.
And also, while I do agree that gate mode is better for this matchup in every possible way, pretty much, this is a much scarier situation. Okay,
this is scary now.
Gets the command grab super.
Yes.
It's gonna leave Gil with very little health left.
See, so this is the thing about gate mode, right? Like, you see that now Sakura's in.
This should kill. This should kill.
You see that Sakura's in, but, like, Gilgamesh is stuck in gate mode, so Gilgamesh doesn't have a reversal, like a 6-2-3-C.
Yeah, exactly. That's the main downside to gate mode for this matchup, is that if Sakura gets in, you're in much more trouble.
Yeah.
Barely wins by time. It works. We take that.
You also saw something there earlier too, that in gate mode, Gilgamesh's 226B just goes right over Sakura.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just so you want to be careful about Sakura's 2B because 2B is such a good normal. Like you just saw it right there. I'm not sure I agree with that first. Like, don't get me wrong, it's better to burst early rather than bursting at the end of a really long-ass combo where you already took a shitload of damage. Sorry, language. But, I still don't really agree with that burst. Sakura's 6C doesn't lead to that much.
Yeah, but Gil builds a lot of meter too, so it's like... So I mean, I kind of...
Okay, got tagged by the low. So the biggest thing I'd like to see from Kawaii and Polian is ending combos with 421C. Oh, okay.
Yeah, could have released
Okay, could have just detonated a wall in air. Yep, detonated a wall and hit stun. That's one of the traps that Sakura has that you have to watch out for. Because her B super is delay detonate, and she can detonate a wall and hit stun.
Yeah.
And it's got a huge hitbox too. It's an amazingly good super.
It is a good super. It's a long startup, but it is a good super.
I for a second I thought Spice was going to switch characters, which I would not advise for this matchup.
But honestly,
this is definitely the best character for this matchup.
Honestly, I mean the game plan, gate, and then just use projectiles and stuff. But you can also honestly, you can also rush Sakura down if you want to. I mean, she doesn't really have the best reversal.
The main problem with rushing Sakura down is that her push block is really good. And I mean, yes, everyone has the same push block, but the difference is that Sakura's got, she's got 5 feet. She's got 2
normal she can do after push block.
Yeah, exactly. Like, push block is so bustedly good for Sakura. So, I definitely think playing the zoning game is the better strategy for this matchup.
I just do 2-on-4-6. Trade with projectiles.
Yeah, honestly, if Kawaii and Polian doesn't find a way around it, I would say there's no reason to go into gate mode if you're just able to send with 2 and 4X. But honestly,
and after, like I said, like I let you know, let people know, after
good command grab super.
Yep.
So that command grab super is invulnerable from frame so. It's frame 0 after the super flash, and its startup is invul. You might be able to get hit before the super flash though, possibly. I'm not sure. I know it's Berserker's 720. There's a couple frames vulnerability for it. But yeah, that was very well played by Kawaii and Polian. This is Sakura's worst matchup, and Kawaii and Polian is destroying Spice.
Yeah, but come on, let's
I do think Spice does not know the matchup. I will agree with you. I don't agree with that activate.
I don't want to be disrespectful or anything. I was be let's be real here. Come on now.
Oh, so you could have blocked that, by the way, but you need to immediately block because of that. I definitely think Spice does not know this matchup.
Not at all. I'll just say like, yeah, as a guild main, you know what I want to say. 'Cause, you know, I'm a guild main myself, so it's like,
Yeah, I mean, like this matchup is.
it's horrible.
The thing is, it's very easy to be caught in a situation where you do not know the matchup against Sakura, because there's so much you need to know about. She has multiple unblockable setups. She has an aerial low. She's got teleport cross-ups.
But what was that you told me? You were like when we were talking about the guild versus berserker matchup, you were like, well, sometimes you know, berserker just never going to get in. I think it's the same with guild versus Sakura. Sometimes she's just not going to get in. Like you don't have to worry about all that
Sakura
stuff.
is going to have a little bit of an easier time getting in on Gilgamesh than berserker.
They're both really slow, but I kind of
They are, but the difference is that berserker's main way of getting in is relying on armor.
right.
All
Well,
of
you gotta
Gil's
be
zoning
good
tools go like, haha, I what armor?
right. I mean, berserker got good normals too, but yeah.
He
Like, without
does,
armor.
but the thing about his normals, like, it's easy to think he's got good normals too, because he does. But his normals are not as disjointed as Sakura's.
They're not. No, I'll give you that. Yeah.
Like, he's got range on his normals because he steps forward before doing
Yeah, he
it.
stepped forward and
But
put his
that means
hurt
he's
box out.
extending his hurt box. He's just
Yeah.
walking right into a projectile.
Yeah, you gotta space it. You gotta space it right. But yeah, like with
You do,
berserker.
but like,
If you space it right, they're really good.
the other thing is that
But they're really slow. That's the problem.
not having a good reversal against Berserker is a little bit less of a big deal than not having a good reversal against Sakura.
That's yeah. I mean, Gil, like his reversal is okay in Aya. He doesn't have anything in Gate.
Yeah,
Like, you have to do
reversal
guard
in
cancel.
Gate mode is guard cancel.
It's guard cancel, right? You have to do guard
Which
cancel.
is
Like
still a good reversal.
it's good.
but
No, it's good. Hard knockdown right in front of Gil. Has time to set one of his chains.
To set a chain and switch to Aya.
He has time to set a chain, switch to air if he wants, or can stay in Gate with that chain set.
Yeah,
like it doesn't really like it's
Yeah,
good.
it's a very good guard cancel. It's
Yeah,
absolutely a good guard cancel. It is worth noting that a lot of the reversal options that people like to rely on don't really work as well against Sakura.
That's true. That's why I say, and it does take meter. I know we had this
It
discussion
takes
before.
all your meter, but
Yeah, it
Wake
takes-
Up Activate is what you do against Sakura, yes.
It takes all your meter, but I mean, activate. I would say activate is probably your best go-to for against Sakura.
For against
But you have to
Sakura,
have that-
absolutely. Which is why I've been trying to research methods for Sakura to mitigate that a little bit. But at least in most of the matches I've seen, when people use Wake Up Activate, they don't always get out of Sakura's
You don't always,
pressure.
yeah. It depends on how you
They
do
often don't.
it. I see.
I think the
I
timing
see
you
that a lot.
need for it is very specific.
I think it depends on the setups for sure too.
It
There are
does,
some setups you
but
can do
the
that
setup
look
that
fake.
Sakura optimally should go for is so she optimally, in my opinion, she should go for building some meter with her first combo, and then going for building meter with every combo so as to have enough to.
Okay, it looks like we're
Why am Bullion playing Saber?
not going
Oh
Sakura.
no, why am Bullion's playing Sakura?
Okay, was warming the Sakura up earlier. Was playing Zero Lancer a lot in the early parts of the tournament, but warmed the Sakura up in that previous Gilgamesh matchup. So
Honestly, Kawaii and Bullion's getting better with Sakura. Like, oh,
that's it.
Wow.
Yeah, that looked weird. Didn't it?
Titanium's in trouble. Oh, no, wait. Titanium's gotta stop dropping stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
we
here, I would go for easier combos just to guarantee the knockdown.
it's fake. You gotta go for
Sakura
it.
does a reversal, it's not amazing reversal.
You know how it
The
is.
main thing you
So
want against Sakura is destroy her meter.
you do want to do that, yeah.
I do not agree with that Wake Up Activate. I will disagree with almost every Wake Up Activate from Sakura.
Yeah, because she really needs to meet it.
Yeah, exactly. So now what Titanium's gonna do is get into the corner. Oh,
This may just be
I
that.
want to see more meter damage from Titanium. I mean, I'm rooting for Kawaii and Polian, but as far as what I think would, from Kawaii and Polian, I want to see more 421C Ender, and from Titanium, I want to see more meter damage here.
Ooh, throw that. Okay, missed the
Should have
60
just
today.
done 260 there. No, 260C there. Just because that would have killed.
Yeah. I wonder if 63C would have killed.
First round.
Just to get the little bit of meter damage to the next round and still get the kill. But
So the way that works is you want to meter damage. You want to do the meter damage to the last hit before you kill them.
yeah, because it's kind
I
of.
don't believe you get the meter damage if you kill them with the meter damaging hit.
Oh no, you do. If you kill it.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
But you want to make sure that you kill them either with or after the meter damage hit. I want to see a 63C here. I want to see a combo into
I
63C
just
here.
don't super. I like super. If it kills.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, actually, you're right. I had enough to kill. Okay, so I think Wa might want to consider. I think Kawaii and Polian might want to consider switching to Zero Lancer here. It's tough
Yeah.
though. I mean,
This
For
is
Zero
losers final.
Lancer-
Yeah. 3.
fairly new, but I would switch. That did.
I would probably stay Sakura, to be honest. I may stay Sakura, just fill it out. That's my personal opinion. I mean, it depends on
I
how
mean,
I
it
feel.
is true that most of the time when I switch, I wait until my back's against the wall before I do it.
Wait, is
Saber.
this actual thing? Are we live? Is this like, are they just doing a check or something?
Why
Change
did
it button?
Polian have a saber?
I don't think so. I think probably doing a button. No, this looks live. Yeah.
Oh, this is real. I'm definitely rooting for Kawaii and Polian now.
Oh yeah, I know. You're a Saber fangirl, so.
Just a little bit. Okay, I know you're calling bullshit right now.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Ryan Polian looking good.
Anyway, it's looking like it might be working out for Kawaii and Polian though. Oh, good 2A. Good 2A.
Honestly, it's something.
That combo's hard.
It is. It is. It's hard.
Gets tagged by 5A.
There's something about Titanium in this matchup. Titanium likes to mash throw against Saber Rekkas, and honestly, that's kind of not a good idea unless Saber is doing the overhead one.
Yeah.
If Saber does 226A, 226B, then like that one, then you can't mash throw on that. You're just gonna get counter hit. So.
Because she's not as far forward with this.
Yeah,
So you'll
and
be out
just,
of range for the throw.
yeah, and it's just not a. I don't know if there's like a big enough gap.
Oh, right, and it's also the gap's not big enough too. I think.
So that's how you
So
bait. That's how you.
after 236B, you need to reflect guard to continue the combo.
Yeah, that's the like
Which is also
safest
why you
option.
should never burst there, by the way. You should never burst Saber's 236X, 236B.
Yeah. I feel like the best.
Hard red.
Yeah.
Oh, I pulled that off twice in tournament at Moonlit because hard red bursted there.
Okay.
Anyway, Canadians definitely remembered how to play against Saber a bit more.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably been a while, for real.
Yeah, not a lot of people play Saber on Netplay for understandable reasons.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because, okay, there, after the 236X, 236C, should have done a
Get Avalon.
236 C instead of 236B.
Oh, this is
Because-
like.
That would crumple state instead of knockdown.
Alright, so Kawaii and Polian is walking back to bait these 2-2Cs from Ryder, or from Titanium, but like not punishing them though, because if you walk back on that 2-2C, it's gonna most likely whiff because the tracking is not that great.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta. I like to see more
Exactly.
punishment, but I don't really have that much I can complain about besides execution
Got
here.
all the correct.
And you know, execution's hard with Saber, especially
Yeah,
on
especially
plane.
on these conditions. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I know that's why I
Kawaii
can't really get.
Polian's, like,
Get
in
on
New
Kawaii
England,
Polian.
right? Kawaii Polian's in New England, right? The server's in Toronto. Oh,
Yeah, Kawaii
See, yeah.
Polian's in Virginia.
63XE for Saber can be done on whiff, so that is very good awareness by Kawaii and Polian remembering it. It's something you gotta watch out for. Yeah, what's wild is that all of Saber's attacks are minus and block.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
good
they are. Ooh, there's the overhead. Okay, so Titanium probably gonna start mashing throwing it. And I would do the low. Oh, or uppercut.
Oh, that would
That
have
could've been, yeah.
that almost was an Avalon.
Was it
We almost
in
saw
range
an
still?
Avalon. No, the Ryder was in the animation of JC.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that was Avalon.
Yeah.
Okay, still close though. No meter
It's
on
tricky
either.
to see, but it's definitely one of the things that whenever you activate with Saber, you should be looking for.
Not converting off these overheads either. That one's really easy. You can just link 5A, I believe, right? Off Rekka
I
overhead.
think you can link 5B, but I
Yeah, you
don't
can
do
5B,
that.
yeah.
I just do 236C after the 236X, 236C, because that will crumple state, and then I do 214XC.
Yeah.
And
But
then
I
I do
mean, like,
217XB, 236A, 2C, 236A, 236A,
yeah, I didn't like that
2C,
pick. I hope he doesn't go to Saber again. I didn't like that pick.
You know,
Okay. Did you? I mean, no, you're biased. First of all.
I mean, he was playing Saber fairly well, but I think you might be right that maybe you should have stuck with Sakura here.
I think should have stuck with Sakura. Sometimes, like, if you lose with the character, you don't always want to switch. You just want to still get your stage choice, your stage counter pick, and you just want to be like, okay, let me try to figure this out with the character, with my character. Or whatever.
Yeah, I definitely think that I think was spreading himself a little too thin here.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Like having one secondary is perfectly fine. I don't think you need two secondaries.
Yeah, that's why a lot of the characters I used to play, I don't really play anymore.
Yeah. Like, I think Saber is a very good choice of the secondary for Sakura, and I think Zero Lancer is also a good choice of the secondary.
I think they're both really good choices.
But you gotta pick one.
Max off. What?
Actually, I would argue that Saber's less good of a choice for a secondary for Sakura, just because Saber is too committal in general. But still, Quiet Playing takes the round. Like,
but you gotta think this too. Like, Quiet Playing, even if they win this, got another two games to win. So
they do. They're in a tricky situation. They're in a tough situation here, but. I don't know. I think it's possible. Oh, good counter hit 5 feet. Okay, so one of the things I'd like to see from Quiet Napoleon is, so I've mentioned this to you. I do not think doing after the 63A JB is the correct answer. I think JA is better. It's just so much more consistent than JB is.
Yeah, I know. I tested it, and you're right about that. I feel like.
Oh, Kawhi Pullian takes the game. It's now 1-2.
Another life bar to go.
I mean,
but Titanium gets
is going to have a tricky stage select here.
Right. Titanium
what I want to see from Titanium is I want to see Titanium go to Einstein Forest.
Going to basement,
if Titanium picks correctly, he's going to Einstein
Forest.
No!
Best stage.
Don't go there against Saber.
Right there.
Never go there against Saber. Never pick that stage against Saber.
Yeah.
That is the worst stage to pick against Saber, even if you're playing Ryder. I mean, it's a good stage for Ryder too, but for Ryder, it's more important to be on a bad stage for your opponent than a good one for you.
But also, it could just be a comfort pick too. Like maybe Titanium just really likes it.
I mean, it's a good stage for Ryder. I totally get it, but I definitely would have picked Einstein Forest if I'm playing against Saber.
That's it? Yeah.
Yep. So.
Wait, what? Why did that die?
So. It has an anti-air and an anti-ground version if they are considered airborne. When that knockdown state is considered airborne,
okay.
She will always do the anti-air version.
Okay, so it doesn't actually like
if you backdash it, she'll do the anti-air version and often whiff because of it.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't know. That's gonna kill. Oh, barely.
Oh wow.
And that's air counter.
I'm not sure that I agree with that activate. I think conceding the round would have been better.
It was an air counter hit though, so but should definitely concede the round. But it was an air counter hit, so could have made something happen with that. Sam just did 60.
Could have, but I definitely think that was a round to concede. Because of meter. Meter's just too important. Now, if this were if it were in this round, I would agree with that activate. Gets tagged low.
Okay, yeah. Titanium did a reverse in that same situation.
Avalon! That was definitely an Avalon situation. That was a free Avalon.
What if you just block punish? Is that more damage?
Actually, that might be.
That's super.
Actually,
definitely
I think that would be about. No, that would be more damage. You're right. It's better to block punish it.
This is looking about like it's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
still,
what I'm saying. Like with the
Ryan
stage
was playing well.
kind of.
I think the main thing I'd like to see from Hawaiian Pulling is one with Sakura ending combos in 14-1 because hard knockdown is very good. Two, like, so I'd like to see a slight switch to more optimal routes. I'd like to see more unblockables.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot more that I can say about Saber and Sakura because I play both of those characters.
Just like
the biggest thing is that Hawaiian Pulling is spreading themselves just a little thin. I think Hawaiian Pulling needs to choose between Saber and Zero Lancer. Like
as secondaries, yeah. I agree.
And if going with as a secondary, I would recommend Zero Lancer over Saber.
Like this game is really hard. Just even playing two characters, I don't know how you do it. I mean, but like even playing two characters is already hard to do. So, like just playing two.
Yeah,
so
playing
like,
3 is not recommended.
Yeah, it's not recommended.
Unless one of your 3 is Alter, I do not. Well, I mean, if one of the 3 is Alter or Zero Lancer, maybe. But like, if one of your 3 isn't Alter, I don't recommend playing 3. It's very much easier to recommend having 1 or 2 characters. But still, I think playing Sakura is getting better. Like, winning that Gil matchup with Sakura, like, I have to give credit to that. I mean, yes, Spice did not know the matchup and it showed.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk.
But that matchup
later,
is
actually.
really bad. That matchup is really bad.
It's horrible. Yeah, it's terrible.
Like, it's not quite an 8-2, but it's almost an 8-2.
Yeah, I mean, like people say, like we're arguing between 7.5, 2. We're not arguing, but we're saying it's between 7.5, 2.5, and 8.2. They're both bad. Like let's be real.
They're
Like that's
both
bad.
but 8-2 is worse. 8-2 is definitely worse.
Yeah, obviously, but it's like
8-2 is like bad enough that you might want to consider having a secondary if your character even has one of them.
Yeah, I think 7.5 people are really bad too. Like personally, that's my own.
You are one of those players that almost always picks high tiers.
You said I always pick what?
High tiers.
That's true. Yeah. Depends on the game, but
you don't
yeah,
like playing anyone with a matchup worse than 7-3.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
they're hard matchups. I mean,
matchup worse than 6-4.
I played those matchups in other games before. They're hard matchups. They are hard.
They are. I'm not saying I blame you. I'm just saying that
7-3 is really
your
bad.
perspective is someone who's generally pretty character flexible.
Like Guilty Gear, Eno versus Axel. Played Eno, and that matchup was 7-3 in one of the versions of the games, and it was terrible.
I remember seeing a matchup on the matchup chart in Guilty Gear Exard where it was Ram versus Berserker, and I was like, I completely disagree with this on the chart.
You said
because
what?
it had it in not Berserker.
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm about to say
Potemkin.
Okay, yeah.
It had the matchup in Potemkin's favor. Anyway, we got this versus
Yep,
Titanium.
going in. Same, so I guess Diz got the pick again because going to the.
Yes. I would not pick the stage against Archer. Even with Ryder, I do not recommend the stage against Archer. The only big stage I would pick against Archer as Ryder or Saber is Church Entrance, which I would actually pick that as either of them. Mostly because those two characters are the best side steps in the game.
Okay, Titanium looking. I guess I know what character Titanium practices combos against.
Yes, Titanium. Most players practice their combos against Archer most of the
that's
time
the
because
default
Archer is the default for player 2.
That's true, yeah.
And he's also considered like in the middle of the weight. And
Yeah.
you do see a lot of Archers. You see a lot of Archers and Lancers, and Archer and Lancer have the same weight. With Archer having more health. So,
Yeah, Lancer can be weird for some confirms, but
yeah, I feel like Archer and Lancer are the most common training elements these games.
okay. So Diz getting that pressure, patting it Diz pressure.
Yeah, this pressure is very good throw.
Oh, it makes that
So
work.
in this
Titanium's
game,
doing a lot of
throws either do hard knockdown or can be comboed up. Archer's is a hard knockdown throw.
Yeah, and for the damage, like the most, it seems like the rules is kind of consistent. If the throw just does a hard knockdown with
throw combos are skilled.
no, but I mean like if the throw just does a hard knockdown, then it's going to do 1,000 damage. The other throws are going to do
yeah,
like
the combo throws are generally better. I agree. but like it is worth noting that you're not getting much out of a throw combo.
If you unscale, you can get a lot, but yeah.
No, like you can get almost 4K if you unscale.
Yeah, because I know Kire throw combo is doing like about 7K, 8K with double unscale. But yeah.
That's double unscale.
Dumbo, yeah, it's doing a lot.
That's a lot of meter. You need a lot of meter to double unscale.
You can rebuild a lot in the combo too. But yeah, Diz takes the first round or first game.
I mean, you don't build a lot in the combo off the throw though, because you can't drag a combo out very long after a throw.
Depends on the character, I think. But okay, we're going with
they start with a lot of gravity.
We're going with the church basement.
Yeah. Nice small stage. I would definitely pick that against Archer. I mean, it's not tiny, but it's still fairly small.
Yeah, I forget the dimensions on it. Okay. Got those. Yeah, they will come. So Archer can send that 236X back.
Yeah.
With A button, it makes the recovery a lot.
The effect on 236X is really good for Archer. I would have liked to see a reflect card there.
This is it. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, missed it.
Oh no, dropped it. This is gonna be quite hard.
Oh, see, he crouched.
Oh, good overhead.
But he couldn't. So that move is. So like I said, I've been doing a little labbing against that track and sweep. I still don't understand how it fully works, but if you stand block it and you don't do anything, like you just let go of the stick, it won't come back. If you stand block it and neutral like that, yeah, that's the thing. That was
if
pretty
you stand block and then hold 5. What?
Yeah, it won't come back. I can show you later. That was pretty consistent in my testing when I did it. It was consistent.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I hope if this game ever got a patch would get fixed.
It's probably a bug. I don't know what it is.
That is definitely a bug.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to always come back unless Archer gets hit.
It doesn't. No.
No, I said
weird.
supposed to.
Yeah, supposed to, but yeah, it's weird. It's a really weird. But okay, Tatum going in this round, but now, yeah, that overhead. yeah.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. It's over. You can't burst. Yeah, you can't burst that. Like, because one Archer's out of range. He does the jump back, so he gets out of range of your burst. You got to try it, I guess, but he gets out of range of your burst, and it's projectile, and it's an explosion. It's gonna catch your burst.
Yeah, you can't burst that. Sometimes you have to try, but
yeah, you gotta try.
All right, Lacer, I don't disagree with this character change.
I like that he did it. After this is okay, yeah, the score just updated. This is game 3, so yeah, I don't like. I feel like if you're gonna select, especially after they fought winners finals, I believe, if you're gonna pick like a character like this, like and do a counter pick, you might want to try it like the first game, you know. Like, you want to try that the first game or second.
Like if you know who they're playing and you know that you want to counter pick them, there's no shame in leading with your.
Right, lead with the counter pick.
Like, if I know my opponent's playing Berserker, yeah, I'm leading with Sakura.
Ooh, missed it. That was looking clean.
That was looking super clean. That combo is so hard.
That low got titanium there, 2B. That like full screen low.
Yeah, Archer's, he needs it though, because this game doesn't have to kill.
No, he does need it, yeah.
Like, I know it's easy to look at it and go like, that's disgusting, but like, it's just the equivalent of a chip kill, really.
Yeah, I mean, it is ridiculous. Like, looking at it on paper, it's ridiculous. But yeah, in the content...
on paper it's ridiculous, but when you realize this game doesn't have chip kill, and you can't really combo off of them from that kind of range,
right, it's fine.
Not that bad.
It's fine, yeah, it's just funny. It's like a Shiro jump speed. It's just funny. Okay, this is looking like it's about a wrap. Counter pick didn't really work out.
Yeah, this is going to be very difficult for Titanium to come back from.
Alright, let's just see this. Just try Titanium. Okay, I wanted him to just let go and just not. I told Titanium about that. I don't think he really trusts me on that one though. Like, it's kind of scary to do that. Like, it's kind of scary to be like, okay.
I will say the level of play this tournament was pretty good.
It actually was, yes.
I think people were improving.
Yeah, that's good to see. Yeah, I would say that it's kind of scary to let go of your stick at this situation, but you can let go and then still have enough time to block.
What happens if you block it low? I hear it disappears if you block it low.
Oh, like that's where the rules are a little weird. It's like if you block it low and you let go, it still could come back and it hits you. Yes, it only on standing block.
Oh, okay. So you have to stand, block it, and then let go.
Yeah, stand, block, and let go.
That's
And then
weird.
you're not for that many frames, you can still block. Like you see, Diz did that 226A after. You have enough time to let go and still block that 226A. But okay,
That's
got
wild.
Hey.
you got the finalists coming
Honestly,
in.
I think everyone was playing quite well today.
I think that too.
Also, I must say, I was surprised by Kawhi and Napoleon's counter picking you to Saber.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that either. I had to do a double take there.
Honestly, I think Saber was not that bad, actually. I think Saber was going well. He even took a game off you using Saber.
He definitely surprised me with it, and I think getting used to that Rekka again, and just sort of being like, shoot, what are all the options out of
Yeah,
this?
it's been a while since he played against Saber. Honestly,
but he was doing well.
I think Kawhi and Napoleon is getting better. I think the main thing I'd like to see is one deciding between Zero Lancer and Saber for the secondary, because I think having both is spreading thin. And getting more optimal combos and doing more unblockable setups, of course.
I want to talk to Diz because I was happy with how it went overall. I just want to talk to Diz because he's the man of the hour now.
Diz played really well.
Give me some spanking. I don't know, Diz, how you feel today?
Probably one of the best players on Netplay right now.
Yeah.
Not one. This is probably the best that's net playing right now.
Yeah, well, hopefully more competition comes in with the...
I think your mic's picking up some background noise. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was talking names.
No worries.
Yeah,
no worries.
So hopefully I can get even more competition on Netplay, so I can...
I mean, I think we'll be getting more competition on Netplay once we have a method of Netplay that isn't Parsec.
Yeah.
We're gonna work on that. That's for sure.
It's being worked on. GP Bear mentioned something about it actually.
I tried it. It wasn't too bad actually.
Yeah, I'll test it with you later.
No desyncs or anything.
So I wanted to actually let me just take over because I wanted to do some wrap up stuff and actually a little announcement for everyone watching and everyone here actually I suppose. So once again, this is just before I get to Greater Gaming. This is Fate Unlimited Codes. I've just reposted the Discord link. We do weeklies every Saturday. It is a great community. We have Netplay events. Toronto has Toronto local. Once Corona calms down, we're going to be happening again through Toronto Top Tiers and in support with Greater Gaming. They've been supporting us every step. Toronto Top Tiers had tons of events online and offline. Throughout the week, you'll see Street Fighter, you'll see Tekken, you'll see them fighting her. Here's our schedule. Definitely follow Toronto Top Tiers online and we'll be hosting events in Toronto and for everyone to watch on this channel and Toronto Top Tiers too. I want to shout out, of course, Greater Gaming, who've been backing me for a long time. They've got great Smash, they've got Valorant. We're working with Domic right now to do do an event. It is ongoing. Definitely go check out Greater Gaming. They run fantastic events. And while you've missed the chance to sign up for this Domic tournament, definitely you should check it out. Right now. And then the biggest thing I wanted to say, of course, thank you to everyone who's been coming these past few weeks. Upcoming is our 10th Fate Week online weekly. We, of course, were running for quite a while before, local only. And in celebration of this, Toronto Top Tiers is actually going to be sponsoring the next event and tossing in a pop bonus. So that way, even though it's free entry, same as always, there's something on the line. We have something to really push. So there's going to be $50 going in from... $50 going in from Toronto Top Tiers, and then another $50 going in from my pocket. We're gonna have a $100 pop bonus event next Saturday. It is going. The event will be going.
That's pretty big.
Oh, I'm definitely entering in.
The event will be going on tomorrow.
Commentating that, I might try pulling out my altar last minute.
I'd love to see everyone. The event will be going live tomorrow. We'll have signups throughout the week, and then next Saturday, same time, 6:30, maybe 6 if we have a lot of entrants and we need a little extra time. We're going to get going, and we're going to have a absolutely fantastic event. If you're interested in this game, if you played it before and you say, I want to pick it up again, definitely join our Discord. Check us out. A great community.
Yeah. All right. I'm pretty excited for next week. So Koma's going back out of Netplay retirement, huh?
Yeah, maybe that's the incentive. In my head, I was like, maybe a week without coma. I gotta. I got lonely, But yeah, so that's everything from us. I think we're gonna be wrapping up pretty much. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Thank you, Toronto Top Tiers, Greater Gaming, and of course the Fate Unlimited Codes community. It's a fantastic event, and I'm really excited for next week.
Yeah, I'm excited for next week too.
I really hope to see you all there.
Yep. See you next week. All right, let's move to the general channel since the stream's wrapping.